What's up, guys? I Fix It in Your Face. Don't forget, I have a Facebook that you guys can join if you have questions about anything in the video or anything in regards to anything motorcycle, scooter, fix-it stuff. Join my Facebook. It's an easy way to get in contact with me and get the help you need. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, all that good stuff, man. I make these videos for you guys. I don't make them for me. You can help me by dropping a subscription. Join the Facebook. I'm telling you, man, join the Facebook. If you're trying to get in contact with me, it's the easiest way to do it. Okay? Don't forget, everything you need is in the description below of the video. Let's get started. Welcome back to day 2 of trying to figure out what the hell is going on with this scooter. We know that we had some metal shavings and it had too much oil, so today we're going to tear things apart. And I want to have a look at this carburetor, honestly. I wanted to loosen that so I can turn this on its side, like so. They probably zip tie into somewhere fun. Matter of fact, I don't even need to. I can just flip the carb upside down where it's at. Yep, okay. Now, why would they do that? They tried to make these so that they're anti-tamper. Okay. Yeah, that's alright. I'll solve that right now with a pair of vice grips. We can leave the carb in there to take it apart. I don't have to remove the whole thing. Just need to be able to flip it upside down. Then we can loosen these. I never try to use a screwdriver on these for the first time of them being loosened, and the reason why is because they always strip unless you break them free first with something like a pair of vice grips. So a little future reference for you guys. There we go. Always use a pair of vice grips to break the screw free before attempting to loosen it with a screwdriver. Otherwise you end up stripping the screw really bad. There we go. There we go. So now it's really easy to take these off now that I've broken them free and I don't risk stripping it. So there's one. Two. Three. And here's number 4. All the same size screws. Let's remove the float bowl and watch the gas all drain out. There we go. Okay. You set that up here now. Oh, we definitely have some ethanol damage in there. Oh yeah. Alright, well, it was worthwhile taking it apart. So I'm going to remove these jets here, guys, and have a good look at these the internals of this carb here and see what's working and what's not. I can leave this connected the whole time. I shouldn't have to take it off. So we can just leave all that on there. So let me pull these jets out, guys, have a look at what's going on inside of here,
and I'll get back with you. Yeah, man, that sucks. Everything inside this carb looks good. There's definitely no noticeable ethanol damage. There was a little bit of coating on here, but nothing crazy. I mean, I didn't expect there would be. So I'm gonna put the jets back in now. Tighten these back down. There we go. I suppose I can pull this guy out here and have a look at the Venturi. Let's have a look at the whole system. I just pulled the jet. Let's have a look at the whole system over in here. Make sure none of these are gummed up. Yep, nope, they all look fine. There's no gas delivery problem here. Nothing. This is all normal. This carb should be functioning normal. There's no noticeable issues that I can see. So yeah, that's super unfortunate, man. If I had to take a shot in the dark, I checked the needle. The needle seemed to be fine. If I had to take a shot in the dark here, guys, I'm gonna say that this thing has some internal engine damage, and it's just not gonna run right again until either you tear the entire engine down and find out what those metal pieces did inside of there and broke everything. You know, we really can't tell, you know, without short of taking the entire engine apart, and I don't think he wants to pay me for that time. That would be a big project, and these things really, these Chinese scooters just aren't worth it, unfortunately. You know, I could spend all that time fixing the scooter, finding out what that piece of metal inside there did, you know, tearing the scooter up, and fix it for them, and then, you know, it's Chinese. A month later it might just break again. So too bad. That is too bad. There's definitely nothing wrong with this carb. This is a clean looking carb. The internals are in good shape. Everything's working how it should. Vacuum drive system, none of the jets were plugged up. Fuel in it smells normal. And this thing should run like a top. Should run like a top, but it doesn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume whatever happened inside this engine is definitely making this scooter very unhappy. It just does not want to run good. It's clearly got some problems. Alrighty, carb has been reinstalled. We're gonna check the spark on this thing before I go any further. I reinstalled all the vacuum lines. Everything should be good. I'm gonna install this temporary spark plug in here just to see what kind of spark we're getting, if I can. Not that I want to do this next to a bunch of fuel I just dumped, but should be all right now. Yeah, most of the fumes are gone, so we should be okay. Just want to see what kind of spark we're getting, that's it. Let me set this down here. Somewhere grounding on a contact. It needs to make contact ground, so see what happens here. So yeah, I'm getting solid spark. I don't know if you guys can see that. Getting very solid spark. So we are OSHA approved on this channel, let me tell you. Alright, so I can see that I'm getting very good spark. So we're going to pop that back on there and start this thing up again. It's going to take a minute to get fuel back into the carb now that we've drained it, but should happen. That was a brand new spark plug I plugged into it. I always use a new one for testing, so let's crank it up now and see what happens. Alright, like I said, it's going to take a minute to get fuel to it. It's just running on fumes right now. got to refill the entire float bowl up again with fuel. That's full throttle again. Full throttle right now, trying to keep it running. And that's me letting off, immediately dies. This thing has low compression, really bad. That is very, 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 very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So, I don't think he is going to want to know what it's going to cost to rebuild the top end on this and put a new valve system in it. So I'll let him know. Unfortunately, this is something I won't be doing here at this shop. I told him I would give it a good look over, see if we can get it running good. I did get it running, and outside of that, it needs a lot of work. So I don't want to keep hitting him over the head with fix it, you know, troubleshooting and fix it stuff. I gave it my best shot. I just know at this point that there's enough internal engine damage. This thing is just not going to run good unless it gets some serious work done to it. So I'm not going to keep, you know, cracking at it. I've done everything necessary to test and figure out what's going on. Outside of that, it's I mean, the compression test, then the valve, then the fuel. I mean, we're checking spark. It's this thing clearly has an issue. It does not help that big chunk of metal came out of it. So, and the shavings, there's definitely some internal engine damage, and that's very unfortunate. So, all right, guys. If anything changes, I'll let you know. As of right now, I'm gonna call him back, give him the news, and you know, we'll move from here and see what happens.